friends. Today we're gonna read a book about one of our favorite animals. It has 4 legs, it's furry, and it sounds like this. Wee, 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 wee.
Ta-da!
Guinea pigs! Oh, we don't eat the book, Cookie Dough. Come now. So, Piper and I thought, who better to help with a book about guinea pigs than
Cookie dough!
Cookie Dough, who happens to be a fox,
No.
a bear,
No.
a dog horse.
No. This girl crazy.
So what is it?
It's a guinea pig, of course.
Of course. And this book is called I Love Guinea Pigs by Dick King-Smith and illustrated by Anita Jerem. These are some of my favorite little piggies. They come in all shapes and sizes, don't they? Here's the title page. I Love Guinea Pigs. And this is a picture of the author, Dick King-Smith. He wrote the words of this book and the illustrator drew his picture. There's a silly old saying that if you hold a guinea pig up by its tail, its eyes will drop out. Oh, that's awful. Well, of course they wouldn't, even if you could, which you can't, because guinea pigs don't have tails. And they aren't pigs either. They're rodents, like mice and rats and squirrels. And up here it says, what do guinea pigs have in common with pigs? The males and females are known as boars and sows. So, Cookie Dough is a sow because she is a girl. If she were a boy, what would she be called?
A boar.
A boar. And down here it says, rodents have special front teeth that are great for gnawing things. These teeth go on growing throughout the animal's life and are self-sharpening. So Cookie Dough's teeth grow her whole life. She has to chew on hay to keep them down.
And metal. On their cage.
They often do that, you're correct. As for the other part of their name, guinea pigs were first brought to Europe about 400 years ago by Spanish sailors, probably from a country in South America called Dutch Guiana. And the sailors called them Guiana pigs. But then it turned, as people said it over and over, into guinea pigs. In fact, the guinea pig's a member of the cavy family. Cookie Dough, you're a cavy. Anyway, whatever they're called, it's the way they look that I've always liked. They're so chunky and chubby and cuddly with their blunt heads and sturdy bodies and short little legs. They come in tons of different colors and they can be smooth coated, like this, or rough coated, or long coated, not to mention all the other varieties. I've had hundreds of guinea pigs over the last 50 years. But I've always liked the Abyssinian best. Let's try and figure out what Cookie Dough is. That's smooth. That's Peruvian. That means they have long hair. The crested is smooth all around except for on their head. They have a little swirl. And then there's the Sheltie and the Abyssinian. Abyssinians have little swirls of hair all over their body. Cookie Dough is kind of a mix between two of these. Which two do you think? She's an Abyssinian, so she has all the swirls, but her hair is also long, so she's also part Peruvian. She has long, crazy hair. Guinea pigs are such sensible animals. They're awfully easy to keep because they aren't fussy. They don't like the cold, of course, or the damp any more than you would. And they're not happy living in a poky little place any more than you would be. But as long as they have a comfortable, warm, dry place to live, guinea pigs are as happy as can be. Guinea pigs like a really big roomy hutch, or better still, an entire pen out in the grass. Oh, maybe we could build something like that for Cookie Dough. What do you think, Cookie? They're hardy animals and don't get sick often. Properly cared for, they can live a long time. I once had a crested sow. Wait a minute, sow. Was that a boy or a girl?
A girl.
A girl, that's right. Cookie, I love that you're helping read, but you don't read with your mouth. You read with your eyes. No, Cookie. Cookie. One.
Cookie, listen to her words.
I once had a crested sow named Zen. She lived 2 years with me and then 8 more with one of my daughters. People's hair grow whiter as they age, but Zen's grew darker. Let's see, that guinea pig was 8. And we add 2 more years to that. 1, 2. How many is this? We do this with Senora Ruby all the time. 10, 10, 10, 10. What's 10? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Yes.
10. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9,
10.
10. 10 is
10.
Guinea pigs need plenty of food. They love eating just like you do, and feeding them is half the fun of having them. Some people, of course, feed them nothing but hay and pellets from the pet store, and they're just fine. But how boring a diet like that must be, both for the piggy-looking cavey and its owner. I always used to give my guinea pigs lots of other kind of food as well. Cabbage and cauliflower leaves, carrots, pieces of bread, and apple peelings, and wild plants. I like dandelions and clover. I gave them water too, of course. Guinea pigs need clean drinking water every day, and their water bottle often needs washing because they like blowing pieces of food up in the spout. Oh, Cookie Dough. One especially nice thing about guinea pigs is that if you handle them regularly, carry them around, stroke them, talk to them, and make a fuss over them, they become really fond of you. Look at that, just like Viper and Cookie Dough. They've been spending a lot of time together.
Yep, we did. And still do.
Oh. The correct way to pick a guinea pig up is with one hand over the shoulders and the other supporting its bottom. Sorry, we had to take a quick lettuce break. She's a hungry pig.
It really is.
Another nice thing about guinea pigs is that they talk a lot. You would be hearing her talking, but she's eating right now. When they want food or water, they often give a sort of whistle, sometimes low, sometimes loud. Boars say chutter when they're squaring up for a fight. So do sows when their babies pester them too much. Oh, so sometimes the mommies get frustrated, and what sound do they make? Durr. One other things guinea pigs say are put, 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 and chut, 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 and tweet, 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 and durr. We've done this one at school, remember? It's when they're unhappy or they're trying to fight, they go durr. Can you do it with me?
Durr.
Durr. Next time you're mad, it actually kind of feels good to go durr. It's like it gets it out of your system.
Yeah, it does.
And when they want food, what sound do they make? That's exactly it. But when one guinea pig says purr to another guinea pig, it's as plain as the nose on your face. That only means one thing. I love you. All that brings me to what's best of all about having guinea pigs. Baby ones. Because their ancestors, the wild cavies of South America, lived out in the open with enemies all around them, their young ones had to be ready to run for it. If you remember, guinea pigs are prey animals. That means other animals eat them, the predators, so they adapted to do something pretty cool. The guinea pig sow carries her unborn litter, that's what they call all the babies in there, for a long time, about 70 days. And they arrive in the world fully furred, like this, with their eyes open and their mouths already filled with teeth. Newborn guinea pigs are such a comical sight. Their heads and feet look too big for their bodies. This is what a baby rabbit is born like. And this is what a baby guinea pig looks like. One time, our guinea pigs, when I was in college, gave birth, and the mom didn't make a sound while she was delivering the baby. Yeah, absolutely silent. But almost immediately, they show an interest in their two favorite guinea pig pursuits: eating and conversation. It's true.
It really is.
That's your two favorite things, eating and talking. Of all the guinea pigs I've ever had, there were two that I will never forget. Both were Abyssinians. That's like our pig. And each in his time fathered dozens of lovely, big-headed, big-footed baby pigs. One was a bright golden color, and his name was King Arthur. The other was a blue roan named Beach Boy. Both are buried in my yard when they died. There's a solitary apple tree at the edge of my lawn, and I like to look at it and think that under it, Beach Boy and King Arthur lie peacefully. One on one side of the tree, one on the other. I'm not sad about that. I'm just happy to remember what a lot of pleasure I've had from my guinea pigs. And that's the end. We're really lucky in that we have Cookie Dough here with us. I know you guys really miss her though. So you have, if you haven't opened it yet, a surprise coming in the mail. It's a picture of Cookie Dough, and it's laminated so it'll be sturdy, and you get to take care of her. We're gonna have some challenges. Your first challenge was in the mail, and that was figure out a way for your guinea pig to stand up. Think about what you could tape it to that would make Cookie Dough go from like this to standing up like this, all on her own. The second challenge is, what's some of your favorite stuff? What is it? Yep, food. So, you can use recycled materials, you can use paper and cut it out, but you can create a feast for your Cookie Dough. Think of a bunch of different kinds of food that Cookie Dough might like to eat, not including a book, right? We want to see what kind of special feast you make for your Cookie Dough. We can't wait to see it.